closer than it's ever even been. I'm a strike against the silicon, a spark inside the wire. Turning every doubt I carry, walk inside the wire. Turning every doubt into white hot laser fire. No more gravity to hold the secrets in the dark. Just tectonic shifting and a thunder-headed spark. We are the kinetic fire, tearing through the air, leaving all the shadows in a frantic, dusty stare. Break the barrier of silence, let the velocities and vanishing in light. Yeah, vanishing in light. The horizon's liquefying, it's a blur against the grid. I'm the architect of motion and I'm never gonna quit. Every wall is just a window that I haven't shattered yet. Betting everything I'm worth on a velocity I have. Feel the pressure in the chest, feel the oxygen expand. I'm the lightning bolt that's striking on a dry and land. I'm the lightning bolt that's striking on a dry and thirsty land. We are the kinetic fire, tearing through the air, leaving all the shadows in a frantic, dusty stare. Break the barrier of silence, let the velocities and vanishing in light, but vanishing in light. When the engine starts to scream, it's screaming, and the world is just a dream, I won't stop for anything. Hear the metal start to sing, break this thing. We are the kinetic fire, tearing through the air, leaving all the shadows in a frantic, dusty stare. Break the barrier of silence, let the velocities and vanishing in light, vanishing in light. Kinetic fire, burning through the obstacles, velocity ignite, vanishing in light. God! The air is thick, the static's crawling in, a heavy pressure underneath the skin. I'm tired of waiting for the lights to change. I'm breaking out of every silver cage. One spark is all it takes to feed the fire, to burn the friction of this old desire. I feel the gears start turning in the dark, a kinetic rhythm from a tiny spark. Kinetic surge, I'm lighting up the night, beyond the fear, into the blinding light. No more gravity, no more holding back. I'm running like a train across the track, breaking through the wall, I'm finally free. A bolt of lightning is all I'll ever be. Unstoppable now, the rush is in my soul. Watch me lose irrational control. The speed is blurring every single line, I'm leaving every heavy thought behind. The engine screams its music to my ears, I'm washing out the static of the years. No rear view mirror, no looking at the past. I found a gear I didn't know could last. The world is shaking, crumbling into dust, and my own shadow is the only trust. Kinetic surge, I'm lighting up the night, beyond the fear, into the blinding light. No more gravity, no more holding back. I'm running like a train across the track, breaking through the wall, I'm finally free. A bolt of lightning is all I'll ever be. Unstoppable now, the rush is in my soul. Watch me lose irrational control. Kinetic surge, I'm lighting up the night, beyond the fear, shake. Static in the air, pressure in the lines, breaking through the boundary, crossing all the signs. Static in the air, pressure in the lines, breaking through the boundary, crossing all the signs. Can't hold it back, no place to hide, turning the inertia into a high tide. Burn up the resistance, let it all go. Kinetic energy starting to flow. We're rising up now, we're out of the cage. Writing the history, turning the page, defying the friction, we're breaking away. Living for the fire in the day. Living for the fire in the light of the day. No more looking back, the engine's in the red, feeding all the hunger that the spirit fed. Elemental force, tearing through the floor, asking for the limit, then we're asking for some more. Supersonic heart, pounding for some more, asking for the limit, then we're asking for some more. Supersonic heart, pounding in the chest, putting every theory to the ultimate test. Burn the resistance, let it all go. Kinetic energy starting to flow. We're rising up now, we're out of the cage. Writing the history, turning the page, defying the friction, we're breaking away. Living for the fire in the day. Living for the fire in the light of the day. Feel the rush, feel the heat, every pulse, every beat. No walls can hold it, no chains can fold it. Burn the resistance, let it all go. Kinetic energy starting to flow. We're rising up now, we're out of the cage. Writing the history, turning the page, defying the friction, we're breaking away. Living for the fire in the light. Living for the fire in the light of the day. Let it burn. Kinetic. Iron veins in the dark of the pulse. Every hammer hitting a hollow shell. Static electricity climbing the spine. Wait for the spark to leave the cell. Velocity is the only way out. Burn the blueprints, scream the doubt. Ignite the friction, let it glow. Where the shadows meet the flow. Where the shadows meet the flow. The air is heavy with the weight of the plan. A million miles hammer burning through the grammar. Red line, red line, red line, red line. Nothing in the way, everything is yesterday. Everything is yesterday. Unstoppable velocity, burning through the gravity. Static turns to lightning like we are tearing through the night. No brakes, no limit, just the flow. Where the heavy energy goes. Where the heavy energy goes. Gone! The iron breeze, a heavy steam, cold shadows of a hollow dream. No friction in the rusted mind to leave the gravity behind. I'm counting down the seconds left of every breath that I have kept. A static heart in concrete cage until the ink begins to rage. Ignite the fire in the wire. We're climbing higher through the pyre. Kinetic surging in every vein to break the Linda chain. No more the sleeper in the stone. We claim the lightning for our own. We claim the lightning for our own. The pressure builds against the walls until the older structure falls. No safety in the middle ground, where silence is the loudest sound. The elemental force awakes in every glass and bone that breaks. We're moving like a sudden flood with iron pulse and liquid blood. Ignite the fire in the wire. We're climbing higher through the pyre. Kinetic surging in every vein to break the Linda chain. No more the sleeper in the stone. We claim the lightning for our own. We claim the lightning for our own. Watch it boil, watch it burn. Watch it burn. There's no point of no return. Point of no return. Higher, faster. We are the light and the master. Go! Ignite the fire in the wire. We're climbing higher through the pyre. Kinetic surging in every vein to break the Linda chain. No more the sleeper in the stone. We claim the lightning for our own. We claim the lightning for our own. We claim the lightning. Ignite it. Ignite the power. Now. Stagnant water in the vessel of the mind. Static electricity, the heavy chains that bind. A ticking circuit waiting for the voltage to ignite. Cracking through the darkness to find a different light. Ignite the kinetic flow, let the momentum rise. We're breaking through the static, tearing down the lies. Kinetic momentum, the fire in the soul. through the static, tearing down the lies. Kinetic momentum, the fire in the soul. Taking back the fire, taking back control. Taking back control. Defiance is the voltage, the currents in the vein. The currents in the vein. Washing away the silence, burning through the pain. Burning through the pain. Now it's time to break. Ignite the kinetic flow, let the momentum rise. We're breaking through the static, tearing down the lies. Kinetic momentum, the fire in the soul. Taking back the fire, taking back control. Taking back control. Kinetic. Metal screams against the night. Friction ignites the inner light. Circuitry burns with a holy blue. Breaking the cage, I'm pushing through. Pressure rising in the core, leaving the dust on the killing floor. Oh, feel the kinetic voltage rising. Fire in the wires, no disguising. Faster than the shadows can ever chase. Writing my name in the empty space. I'm kinetic. Air gets thin when the speed is high. Static electricity in the eye. Grit in the teeth and blood in the veins. Shatting all of the rusted chains. Voltage spikes and the world goes blurred. Action is loud, no need for a word. Oh, feel the kinetic voltage rising. Fire in the wires, no disguising. Faster than the shadows can ever chase. Writing my name in the empty space. I'm kinetic. Oh, feel the kinetic voltage rising. Fire in the wires, no disguising. Faster than the shadows can ever chase. Writing my name in the empty space. I'm kinetic, static. Pulse. Burning the wires, kinetic. Stasis in the marrow of the bone. Structural fatigue in the logic I've known. Static electricity building in the rust. Grinding the kinetic until the iron turns to dust. Internal resistance, a friction so deep. A heavy duty promise the inertia won't keep. Break the floor, let the momentum collide. Scraping the ceiling where the shadows used to hide. Massive displacement, tearing the seam. Velocity is screaming, waking the machine. Feel the kinetic, the structural integrity. Shattering the wall of this mental density. Tactic plates shifting under the skin, where the apathy ends and the heat begins. Torque on the axle, torque on the axle, a sudden release, violating the sanctuary of an hollow peace. No more stagnation in the gravity well, I'm breaking the silence of the structural cell. Break the floor, let the momentum collide. Scraping the ceiling where the shadows used to hide. Massive displacement, tearing the seam. Velocity is screaming, waking the machine. Feel the kinetic, the structural integrity. Shattering the wall of this mental density. Friction is heat, friction is power. Friction is heat, friction is power. Watch the resistance dissolve by the hour. Force of the will, the friction, the fire. Lifting the frame, taking us higher. Go! Break the floor, let the momentum collide. Scraping the ceiling where the shadows used to hide. Massive displacement, tearing the seam. Velocity is screaming, waking the machine. Feel the kinetic, the structural integrity. Shattering the wall of this mental density. Structural integrity. No more resistance. Velocity. Iron lungs and a heart of steam, grinding through the static of a dead-end dream. The gauge is spiking in the red. The gauge is spiking in the red, burning out the ghost of every word they said. I can feel the friction on the skin, waiting for the moment that the sparks begin. Break the floor, let the gravity fail. With a wildfire screaming down the empty trail. Kinetic soul, ignited mind, leaving all the heavy iron gates behind. Velocity is all I know. Let the engine scream and let the fire grow. Shadows stretch, but I'm faster still, climbing up the jagged edge of every hill. No more anchors, no more chain. No more anchors, no more chains. Just a pulse of lightning running through the veins. Watch the sky dissolve to white. We are moving at the speed of light. Break the floor, let the gravity fail. With a wildfire screaming down the empty trail. Kinetic soul, ignited mind, leaving all the heavy iron gates behind. Velocity is all I know. Let the engine scream and let the fire grow. Zero ground, zero time, scaling every peak we used to think we couldn't climb. Ignite, 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 ignite. Feel the heat. Break the floor, let the gravity fail. With a wildfire screaming down the empty trail. Kinetic soul, ignited mind, leaving all the heavy iron gates behind. Velocity is all I know. Let the engine scream and let the fire grow. destination. It's the friction in the hand. Gravity is just a suggestion when you're burning up the land. Ignite the fray, break the law, turning dust into a living spark. Feed the hunger, feed them and spark. Feed the hunger, feed the machine. Everything we touch is turning me. Pulse is rising, lungs are tight, collating with the speed of night. Accelerate the fall before the ceiling comes to call. Just burn, just burn. The concrete's humming beneath my skin, friction screaming where the night begins. A blur of silver, a static charge, breaking the cage of the world at large. I'm counting heartbeats in the rearview glass, watching the ghost of the city pass, watching the ghost of the city pass. Velocity rising, I'm taking the lead. No walls can handle the gravity of speed. No walls can handle the gravity of speed. Pushing the limit till the bone blows. This is the threshold, only the reckless know. Hold the ignition, don't ever let go. The mental static is a distant hum. I'm the hammer and I'm the drum. Steel on the pavement, lightning in the vein, crushing the weight of the mundane chain, crushing the weight of the mundane chain. The heat is rising from the iron floor. I don't want less, I only want more. Velocity rising, I'm taking the lead. No walls can handle the gravity of speed. No walls can handle the gravity of speed. Pushing the limit till the bone blows. This is the threshold, only the reckless know. Hold the ignition, don't ever let go. The air is heavy, the air is thin. Where does the engine end and I begin? One final pulse, one final breath, cheating the silence, cheating the death. Give me the rush, give me the spark. I'm carving a trail through the dark. I'm carving a trail through the dark. Velocity rising, I'm taking the lead. No walls can handle the gravity of speed. No walls can handle the gravity of speed. Pushing the limit till the bone blows. This is the threshold, only the reckless know. Hold the ignition, don't ever let go. Don't let go. Don't let go. Velocity threshold, now. Ignition point, the air is thin, pressure rising underneath the skin. Don't blink now, the dial is red. Forget the words that the cynic said. Shift the weight, lean into the curve, testing limits, steel for a nerve. No backward glance, the horizon bleeds, hungry for more than the silence needs. Velocity, a razor in the light, cutting through the static of the night. No anchors left to drag the chain, just a fever pulsing in the rain. Higher, faster, break the seal. Nothing on the motion, I am the cell. Gravity's losing, I'm off the ground. Gravity's losing, I'm off the ground. White noise humming in the hollow bone, claiming the space that was never known. Friction burning, a trail of smoke, shattering patterns the master spoke. No hesitation, the path is clear. Drink the venom, swallowing fear. The clock is screaming, the gears align. Every second is finally mine. Velocity, a razor in the light, cutting through the static of the night. No anchors left from a jaded mind. We aren't falling, we're tearing clear every shade of cracks. This is the moment the lightning light. Velocity, a razor in the light, cutting through the static of the night. No anchors left to drag the chain, just a fever pulsing in the rain. Higher, faster, break the seal. Nothing on the motion, I am the cell. Gravity's losing, I'm off the ground. Gravity's losing, I'm off the ground. Gravity's losing, I'm off the ground. Yeah! Static in the wire, I'm biting on the lead. The rhythm of the furnace is the only thing I need. Concrete under pressure, cracking at the seams. Chasing down the phantom of 1,000 broken dreams. I pull the pin, I drop the weight, I leave it on the floor. The silence isn't hollow, it's just looking for a war. Temperature is climbing, sky is turning gray. I'm carving out the pieces that I threw away. Not looking for a harbor, not waiting for the tide. I'm burning every bridge just to find the other side. Ignite the engine, tear the sky apart. I'm running on the hollow of a restless heart, pushing past the limits where the shadows lie. Nothing left to lose, we're gonna touch the high. Break the circuit, let the current be. This is all the chaos that I ever need. Razor wire pulses, ticking in the bone, building up a kingdom from the dust and from the stone. The mirrors are distorted, but the vision's getting clear. I'm filtering the noise till there's nothing left to fear. The heavy air is shifting, turning into gold. The heavy air is shifting, that I never told. Ignite the engine, tear the sky apart. I'm running on the hollow of a restless heart, pushing past the limits where the shadows lie. Nothing left to lose, we're gonna touch the high. Break the circuit, let the current be. This is all the chaos that I ever need. It's not enough to hover, it's not enough to drift. I'm looking for the fracture, I'm looking for the shift. No more excuses, no more retreating. Just the drum of the hammer, the pulse of the beating. Ignite the engine, tear the sky apart. I'm running on the hollow of a restless heart, pushing past the limits where the shadows lie. Little left to lose, we're gonna touch the high. Break the circuit, let the current feed. This is all the chaos that I ever need. Feel the current, don't look back, just the fire, just the fire. Static in the wire again. Static in the wire again. Cold metal pressing on the skin, caught in the logic of a slow decay. I'm carving a tunnel through the light of day. I'm carving a tunnel through the light of day. Tension rising, liquid state. I don't leave the outcome up to fate. Turning the cylinder, locking the wheel, chasing the glint of the razor steel. Gravity pulling at the marrow, narrowing now, the path is narrow. Breath is a vapor in the freezing room, waiting for the silence to consume. Ignite the friction, burn it clean, tear out the wiring of the machine. Velocity is the only prayer. No looking back at the hollow ghost, leaving the wreckage, burning the coast. Wild and jagged, unrefined, leaving the gravity behind. Shadows are stretching on the floor, I'm kicking down the heavy door. Pavement is hungry for the rubber bites. I am the signal in the dead of night. No hesitation in the vein. I am the master of the pouring rain. Whatever was holding us is turning ash. I'll make it a run for the final crash. Ignite the friction, burn it clean. Tear out the wiring of the machine. Velocity is the only prayer. No looking back at the hollow ghost. Leaving the wreckage, burning the coast. Wild and jagged, unrefined. Leaving the gravity behind. Break the threshold, snap the cord. Silence is sharper than a serrated sword. Let it shatter, let it spill. I am the hunger, I am the will. I am the will. Ignite the friction, burn it clean. Tear out the wiring of the machine. Velocity is the only prayer. No looking back at the hollow ghost. Leaving the wreckage, burning the coast. Wild and jagged, unrefined. Leaving the gravity behind. Behind. The air is thick with static, a heavy winter skin. I'm tracing every boundary, I'm tracing every boundary where the silence starts to win. There's a hum beneath the pavement, a shadow in the rust, collecting all the moments that we left behind in dust. Ignition in the hollow, we're shattering the frame. Velocity is screaming, it doesn't have a name. We're reaching for the fire, relentless and refined. Leaving all the gravity and the echoes far behind. The gears are locking tightly, the friction starts to glow. We're moving at a volume only the broken ever know. No friction left to bind us, no anchor left to hold. No friction left to bind us, no anchor left to hold. A story in the making that has never quite been told. Ignition in the hollow, we're shattering the frame. Velocity is screaming, it doesn't have a name. We're reaching for the fire, relentless and refined. Leaving all the gravity and the echoes far behind. Shattering. Ignition. Relentless now. Relentless now. We're finding our own. Ignition in the hollow, we're shattering the frame. Velocity is screaming, it doesn't have a name. We're reaching for the fire, relentless and refined. Leaving all the gravity and the echoes far behind. Leaving it all behind. Velocity is screaming. The air is thick with the weight of the night. Cold steel waiting for the ghost of the light. Grinding the gears just to find a spark. A silent kinetic, a pulse in the dark. We're tethered to the ground by a leading chain, feeding the furnace just to numb the pain. Ignition in the marrow, the severance is here, breaking every barrier, killing all the fear. Velocity's a weapon, we're cutting through the haze, rising from the friction in a brilliant surge of rays. Catch the fire, feel the heat, never admit to a kinetic defeat. The horizon is shrinking, the walls are all down. A king in the cockpit, no need for a crown. Turbulence shaking the bone and the skin. This is the moment the true life begins. No looking backward, the severance is done. A lonely star chasing a dying sun. Ignition in the marrow, the severance is here, breaking every barrier, killing all the fear. Velocity's a weapon, we're cutting through the haze, rising from the friction in a brilliant surge of rays. Catch the fire, feel the heat, never admit to a kinetic defeat. The friction, the heat, we are volatile, we are whole. Break the gravity, break the gravity, fuel the soul. Ignition in the marrow, the severance is here, breaking every barrier, killing all the fear. Velocity's a weapon, we're cutting through the haze, rising from the friction in a brilliant surge of rays. Catch the fire, feel the heat, never admit to a kinetic defeat. Kinetic severance, we won't stop now. Kinetic, 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 God! Friction in the marrow, heat beneath the skin. A chemical reaction where the pulses begin. A chemical reaction where the pulses begin. Gravity is pulling but the atoms disagree, igniting every circuit, setting energy free. We're moving like a landslide, a kinetic rush. The silence of the static is a thing we're gonna crush. Feel the velocity, feel the roar. We're breaking every lock and we're kicking down the door. Caught in the combustion, hotter than the sun. The feeling of the fit has only just begun. Velocity, it's taking over me. Iron turns to liquid in the heart of the core. A million miles of motion, always asking for more. A million miles of motion, always asking for more. We're burning through the distance, leaving shadows behind. A singular devotion in a restless state of mind. There's no such thing as slowing when the spirit starts to glow. We're watching all the borders of the world start to glow. Feel the velocity, feel the roar. We're breaking every lock and we're kicking down the door. Caught in the combustion, hotter than the sun. The feeling of the fit has only just begun. Velocity, velocity for me. Don't look down, don't look back. Everything is turning black. Inside the flame we find the light, burning through the velvet night. Feel the velocity, feel the roar. We're breaking every lock and we're kicking down the door. Caught in the combustion, hotter than the sun. The feeling of the fit has Don't you ever stop. Iron things are heating up tonight, breaking through the static, finding light. Gravity is pulling, but I'm weightless. Gravity is pulling, but I'm weightless. Fueling up the engine, I am ageless. Every mile is just a ghost I'm leaving in the roar of motion. I'm believing. Oh, we go where the shadows are shattering. Velocity is all that we're gathering. No friction can hold back the fire in our blood. Breaking the levee and riding the flood. Shatter the sky, let the engines ignite. Shatter the sky, let the engines ignite. The combustion is kicking inside of my chest. I'm putting the silence and sorrow to rest. No more looking back at the borders we knew. No more looking back at the borders we knew. We're cutting a path where the sky turns to blue. Speed is the language, the only one spoken. The cycle of stillness is finally broken. Oh, we go where the shadows are shattering. Velocity is all that we're gathering. No friction can hold back the fire in our blood. Breaking the levee and riding the flood. Shatter the sky, let the engines ignite. Shatter the sky, let the engines ignite. It's not just the speed, it's the spark of defiance. A soul making noise, a holy alliance. We are the fire that refuses to die. Watch as the sparks start to light up the sky. Oh, we go where the shadows are shattering. Velocity is all that we're gathering. No friction can hold back the fire in our blood. Breaking the levee and riding the flood. Shatter the sky, let the engines ignite. Shattering. Yeah! Shattering. We're gone. Cold steel grinding in a hollow space. Clockwork freezing in a tired pace. The walls are sweating with a stagnant heat. Choking on the rhythm of a dead-end street. Gears are rusted but the oil is thick. engine is a heartbeat, the rhythm is a surge. Watch the world behind us as the shadows all converge. Ignite the kinetic surge, let the velocity rise. Combustion in the dark, the fire in your eyes. Break the heavy iron, reach the horizon line. We're turning into lightning, perfectly alive. Surge, surge, higher than the light. Burn through the steel, burn through the night. Burn through the night. Surge, surge, everything is bright. Ignite the kinetic surge, let the velocity rise. Combustion in the dark, the fire in your eyes. Break the heavy iron, reach the horizon line. We're turning into lightning, perfectly alive. Ignition, velocity, wake up. Yeah! The air is thick, a heavy shroud, frozen screams within the crowd. Shadows cast in iron dust, moving is a debt of trust. I feel the weight of every floor, pushing through the heavy door. Shatter the frame, ignite the friction, live the truth, erase the fiction, through the glass where light resides. Breaking out with roaring tides, kinetic burn, a silver spark. We are the fire inside the dark. Grinding teeth against the grain, ignoring the systematic pain. The barrier is invisible thin, waiting for the heat within. 100 miles of static sound, lifting up from frozen ground. Shatter the frame, ignite the friction, live the truth, erase the fiction, through the glass where light resides. Breaking out with roaring tides, kinetic burn, a silver spark. We are the fire inside the dark. No more walls, no more walls, just the light as the ceiling falls. Shatter the frame, ignite the friction, live the truth, erase the fiction, through the glass where light resides. Breaking out with roaring tides, kinetic burn, a silver spark. We are the fire inside the dark. Let it burn, ignite the friction, shatter the glass, we're free. The wires are humming with a heavy ghost, friction climbing on the coast of the most. Caught in the static, a jittering dance, a million volts in a frozen trance. We're grinding the gears till the silver turns red. Everything loud that was left unsaid. Everything loud that was left unsaid. Everything loud that was left unsaid. Ignition, shrapnel in the dark, we're lighting the fuse from a single spark. Velocity rising, the rupture is near. Breaking the sound, breaking the sound of the silence and fear. No resist now, we're burning the road. Watch the static barrier explode. Held in the chamber, the spring is too tight. A collision of shadows, a hunger for light. Every molecule to break from the mold. A story of heat that has never been told. A story of threshold, the mercury climbs. Living 1,000 beat to sink in. Frozen gears and a leading sky. Watching the seconds bleed and die. Watching the seconds bleed and die. Pressure builds in the hollow core. Can't find the rhythm in the roar. Throttle tied by a phantom hand. Burning the air in a silent land. Now the friction meets the fire. Now we're climbing higher and higher. Kinetic burn, burn in the neon night. Velocity breaking the dark with light. Burn, never looking back. Leaving a ghost on the silver track. We are the pulse, we are the sound. Lifting the world off the gravel ground. Flicker of a white hot spark. Tearing the lining from the dark. Oil and rain and the taste of salt. None of this happened by default. Velocity in the marrow bone. Velocity in the marrow bone. Moving through fire on our own. Watch the horizon start to bend. We won't stop till the road hits the end. Now the friction meets the fire. Now we're climbing higher and higher. Kinetic burn in the neon night. Velocity breaking the dark with light. Kinetic burn, never looking back. Leaving a ghost on the silver track. We are the pulse, we are the sound. Lifting the world off the gravel ground. Break the bond, break the chain. Ignite the pulse inside the rain. One more spark, one more flash. Leave the pressure in the ash. Whoa. Now the friction meets the fire. Now we're climbing higher and higher. Kinetic burn in the neon night. Velocity breaking the dark with light. Kinetic burn, never looking back. Leaving a ghost on the silver track. We are the pulse, we are the sound. Lifting the world off the gravel ground. Lifting the world off the ground. Yeah, we're gone. Kinetic burn. shadows in the hall. A heavy-handed gravity is waiting for the fall. I'm pushing through the static, I'm digging through the gray to find the ghost of kinetic momentum tucked away. The rust is on the logic, the wires are getting frayed. A price for all the silence and the games that I have played. So like the fire on the edge of the blade, watch the internal barriers begin to fade. I am the friction, I am the sound, breaking the heavy chains that held me to the ground. Kinetic surge, I'm taking back a kingdom that I used to call my own. I'm counting every circuit, I'm tracing every vein, mapping out the exit from the architecture of the pain. It isn't in the mirror, it isn't in the room. It's the pulse beneath the surface and the breaking of the gloom. 1,000 tiny fractures, a million sparking light. The engine finally turning in the middle of the night. So like the fire on the edge of the blade, watch the internal barriers begin to fade. I am the friction, I am the sound, breaking the heavy chains that held me to the ground. Kinetic surge, I'm taking back a kingdom that I used to call my own. Higher, the friction, the fire, no more delay, no more resistance. Breaking away, the self is the